Hey everyone, Jeff and Paula Snow with eXp Realty, and we're talking about some of the best parks in the Payson Milton area today.
Yes.
And where are we at today, Paula?
Today we are at Carpenters Park in Milton, and it is a beautiful sunny day, and I love to see that the splash pad is open. So
Yes.
there's kids having fun behind us. The weather is great. I used to come to this park years ago when my girls were little, and so that's like over 10 years ago. And back then the park was very like outdated, and it didn't have any of the sunshades, which now all of the park equipment has been renovated. They've put sunshades, which is really nice because it gets hot here in the summer.
Yeah.
And
Florida is hot.
yeah, and going down like a metal slide in the summer was not fun when the sunshade was not there.
It'll wake you up.
Yeah, it'll like toast your buns and your legs. So, and then back then we didn't have the splash pad, which I wish we would have had, because that is a great addition, especially with the Florida heat. So
It's a great new feature to the city of Milton and just Santa Rosa County in general. It's one of the largest splash pads in Northwest Florida, so it's a great thing to have right here in our own city of Milton. They've put in the city of Milton's put in about another 800,000 in improvements, which is a nice, beautiful walkway along the river that you can come enjoy it. There's people over there. We're looking over there right now. There's people walking their dog. They're fishing. You can just enjoy nature here. It's a great feature that has just been added, and there's more coming.
And then we should also point out that if somebody comes here, there are several pavilion areas where there's tables, covering, so you can bring your lunch, have a place to sit, be in the shade if you want to be in the shade, and so that's really, really nice. And then there's also bathrooms. Are there hours on the bathrooms?
I think the park closes at dark, which most parks do. We do also have boat ramps here for you to launch your boat. They're going to do some additional, you can launch a kayak here with no issues whatsoever, but they're going to build some specific places for kayaks to launch. So that's going to be another added feature here.
Yeah, that's nice. So are they building that so that the people on kayaks don't have to wait for the people that are launching their boats? Was that the main reason?
Well, maybe that, but just in general, kind of keep them out of the way of the motorized boats. You know, we are the canoe capital of the state of Florida here. There's so much to offer just right here in this area. So.
Yeah. Okay. So great park. Now the other park that I wanted to talk about that I love is Benny Russell Park. So that one's located in Pace, and that one was around the corner from where I used to live, when I first moved to Florida. And another great park. It's got like the castle. The girls used to love running through the castle, playing hide and seek in there. You remember I did their birthday party there years ago, I think when they were like 5 or 6. So lots of pavilions, lots of shaded area there. And then that park also did a huge renovation and added in a huge splash pad.
Yeah, they did.
Which is beautiful.
It is.
So, but if you didn't know where it was located, which is it's right off of West Spencer Field and North Spencer Field, but it's kind of hidden behind the woods there. So it's not something that you're going to drive by and see. So you specifically have to go looking for it.
Yeah, Google will get you there for sure.
But it's a wonderful park. Wonderful, wonderful park to visit. And then the other park that I love is Bagdad Mill.
Bagdad Mill.
Yeah, that one's really nice. I went over there and walked, and so completely open air, does have benches, but does not have any coverings. So you see a lot of people walking there. They go there to do their laps.
Long trail there.
Yeah, it's got a nice big, if you want to do a lap, you could do a lap around. And then it sits on the Blackwater, so...
A lot of history at that mill. It's called a mill for a reason, because there used to be 1,200 employees that used to work a lumber, because we're known for lumber in this area, and that's what it was all about there. And there's some great pictures. They do, I think, have some information about what went on there. But you can Google some of the pictures of what it used to look like, and there actually used to be another little bridge that came back over to Milton.
No
So a lot
oh,
of people don't know some of the history. Great history.
Yeah,
there.
and then something else that's really cool about Milton is that the name came originally from the mills in the area. So originally it was called Mill Town.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool, and then it somehow, you know, developed to be called Milton. So the other thing that's great, a lot of the younger people like to go there and do like their prom pictures.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Remember we went with Gabby, and
Right.
you see them get all dressed up for like their homecoming event or their prom, and there is that nice little deck right there over the Blackwater. And then there's also a spot there to launch a kayak. There's no
Yes.
boat launch, but there is a kayak canoe launch there.
Yeah, yeah. They do have a designated area for that over there.
And
So-
they also did have bathrooms there.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So those are my favorite places. And then lastly, the Heritage Trail.
Yeah, the Heritage Trail. Milton was just designated a trail community for the state of Florida, so that's a
Nice.
big deal. Lots of trails to ride here. You can ride all the way out to Whiting Field. There's so much to do, and the trail comes right here by Carpenters Park, and it is starting to extend. We're not quite there, but we're going to get to the Bagdad Mill Park.
Nice.
And
So you know some of the history of the trail and how it came to be.
well, it used to be, they got a Rails for Trails program that the state of Florida started a lot of years ago, and a lot of people know about them, but they turned the old railways into trails and put the asphalt down, and I used to inline down them quite often. Not in the shape I used to be, but I'm going to try to get back there. So
Yeah, if you like to bike
yes.
or skate, or even my parents say they'll go out there and they'll just go for a nice long walk. And it's nice because it's lots of trees, so very shaded, so you're not, you know, scorching in the sun. So that's a really, really nice popular one.
It is. It's really good.
So, well, wonderful. Thank you for joining us on this video. And we would love if you gave us a thumbs up and if you left us a comment below. And if you have any questions, we'll put all of our contact info down below. Thanks so much for watching.
And make sure that you visit, whether you're in this area or not, find a park, go enjoy the summer, get out in nature this year. Be blessed.